Hey, how's it going? My name is Hocus Pocus and welcome back to the Hardcore Minecraft Survival series. If you could just excuse the parrot, it is the thing that is making those mob noises, right? So I was a little bit worried in the last episode, kind of getting scared because I kept hearing strange noises, and I've now figured out, thanks to the help of you guys, that it's the parrot that sort of, I think he imitates mobs that are in the vicinity. So I don't want to keep him around, if I'm honest. I don't want to kill him, but I don't want to keep him around. So if he secretly or suddenly disappears, then just pretend that, just pretend he flew away and joined a new family, because that's exactly what happened. Anyway, in today's episode, we've got a couple things planned. First of all, I want to make sure that the base is all looking swell. And as you can see at the moment, a few parts of it are a mess. So this wall here, the ceiling section here is a bit of a mess. And the end area here where, see, listen to that, listen to that, listen to that. It sounded like a creeper was right in the base. So where is that... Where is he? Is he on my shoulder again? Okay, he just survived being slain by my sword, so he's a lucky guy. But continuing on, plans for today. First of all, I want to tidy up the base, make sure everything is the way it should be in terms of having the design features and all that good stuff. And I want to also, today, hopefully get our diamond pickaxe enchanted with fortune, which we're not going to get next time. And then also, as well as both of those things, let's probably go down to the mine and do a bit more mining, hopefully get a few more diamonds so that we can expand our arsenal ever so further. Just get some armor, hopefully, maybe a weapon, something like that, just so that we're prepared to start doing things like go into the nether, hunt enderman, that kind of thing. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with the design work, and quick shout out to Canine Fox for today's skin. Let's just get a good look at it. There we go. It's got some nice ears on it, which you can't really see, unfortunately. But yeah, there you go. Canine Fox, thank you very much for the skin. And what we need to do is we need to grab ourselves some materials, which it looks like we do have. I want to start with the stairs, I think, the jungle stairs. So let's see. What are we going to do with these? I think what I want to do is just have another one of these arches right at the back here over the end of this sort of segment. And then we can probably pull that out, actually. Pull that out and pop a stair in the place of it. Then what we will do is we will have jungle planks just running down the wall here. So let's get rid of these blocks, and same on this side. There we go. And we will do something like this, I suppose, just because we don't have any planks at the moment. So let's just craft some of those and do this. Get my cobblestone back first. There we go. Perfect. Okay, good. Parrot, stay there. And then what we want to do as well is just continue this sort of design work. So we could run the stairs around the entirety of this thing if we wanted to. We could do something like this. I guess that wouldn't be so bad. Or we could try something different. I'm not entirely sure what at the moment. But I could probably come up with something else off camera. Anyway, it's a good start. So I think what I'll do is I will go off camera right now, do a bit of work away from you guys, and then bring you back in just to see how things are going, because I do have to make a couple of decisions here about what we need to do. But yeah, as I say, it should be a nice simple task to get the video started with. Okay guys, so some slight change since last time. We've actually pushed this wall back a couple more blocks so that we could implement this design again. And we've got the cobble in place, ready to be sort of dispersed with some mossy and some andesite. So we'll do that in just a second. However, I want to try and get something a little bit different going on up here. So maybe what we could do is we could grab some stairs and just have a similar arch design running across this segment here, like so, around the crafting area, or sorry, the enchanting area. So let's get some more of those stairs in place so that we can actually see how this is going to turn out. There we go. And this won't be where it ends. We won't just do a flat wall behind it. I'm trying to think of other ways we could actually develop it as well. So, for example, we could do something like this. We could take a couple of blocks out in the middle and have a light fixture again. So let's do that, and then pop some cobble there, and then on the other side we'll pop some mossy, just so that we don't have to replace these blocks again. And then we'll get ourselves a couple lanterns to go in there. So lanterns, do we have the materials required? We do, good, okay. So let's just throw two of these in like this, and then a couple torches. That gives us the lanterns. Okay, good, good. And then the lanterns will just pop here and there, and then we'll get a slab or something at the top. So apologies for that, guys. My voice was wearing a bit thin there, so I cut the clip shorter than I should have. But moving on, we've got the lanterns in place on top of the blocks here. So what I want to do in this gap here is probably just pull this out and put some stripped jungle wood in. So if we get our jungle logs, there they are, and then just place them across the gap like so. Get our axe out, strip them up. There we go. That should fit the theme nicely. We'll do the same on the other side, just to make them both match, you know, because we kind of want this to be the same on both sides. It wouldn't make sense not to be the same now, would it? So let's do that. Get the axe out again. Strip the logs. Good. And then from here, we'll just tear out all of this stone, replace it with cobblestone, and then interlace some of the mossy and andesite to give the same theme as the rest of the build. But I'll probably do this off camera just because the pickaxe is so slow. The stone pick is really not cutting the mustard at the moment. And sooner rather than later, and hopefully by the end of this episode, I'd like to get a diamond pickaxe up and running. So really, we are looking out for the fortune enchantment. And I don't really want to enchant unless we do get it. So yeah, it could be a tough one, right? It could be a tough one. I'm sort of thinking now that maybe it's going to take a lot longer than just one episode if we get unlucky. But I'll see what I can do today. And hopefully by the end of it, we'll have ourselves a fortune pickaxe and maybe some other gear as well if we get down into the mines by the end of the episode and do a bit more mining and get lucky with the diamond finds. But as I say, let me just wrap some of this up off camera and we'll come back in just to fill in the final details. Welcome back to the building process, guys. So we've got the cobblestone in place for the most part. This means that we're ready to interlace some of it with the other textures. But as you can see, relatively short on the old mossy. Andesite's not looking too bad. Let's see if it's dark out yet. No, we should be good. Okay, we should be good. So vines are a must. I've also got a couple of ideas about how we can switch things up in a few areas in terms of the ceiling design. So we'll figure that out in a later stage of the video. But for the most part, we're going to be using the same texture. So let's just see what this guy's got. Fire coral. Yep, useless as always. Thank you very much, Wandering Trader. You can wander off to another place now and be useless elsewhere. That would be nice. Okay, so let's tear some more of these down. We should almost be in a position where we'll be okay, I think. But we're going to need quite a few just because there's a lot of area in the base that we need to change up. Okay, that'll be okay, I think. Just over half a stack there. Let's pop that in with this. Get the mossy, get the andesite, and let's go and do this job. So, as per usual, we'll just be switching out random blocks here and there for the mossy or the andesite. So we'll just break out a few like this. Similarly to how we've been doing the bamboo farm wall over in the regular LP series, which if you haven't seen yet, I'd recommend that you go watch. And also, this is a good time for me to remind you that if you're new here, then please be sure to subscribe, drop a like down below, all that good stuff, comment, any interaction with the video is a positive one for me, so that'd be much appreciated if you could do that. I think we'll get a torch back in there. And then we'll do this. And you might notice that sometimes my shield just goes up randomly. And that's because I'm thinking that I've got my food in my offhand and that I can just hold right click to eat it. Similarly to in the regular LP world. It's something I've grown very accustomed to now. And it's more of a reflex than anything. So you'll notice that probably that the shield goes up occasionally. That's just me trying to eat, okay? That's just me trying to eat. Nothing too out of the ordinary, right? Okay, here we go again. Let's do this wall. So far so good, and as I say, I've got a bit of a different design in mind for the ceiling of this place, so we'll take a look at that in a second. Okay, let's do this, get one up there, maybe one over here, then the rest can just be andesite probably, that'll work, there we go. We've got our lantern in place, we're also going to put a slab in here, so we'll do andesite slab there, and mossy slab on that side. Have we got any of those? We've got mossy and andesite, perfect. So mossy slab in there, andesite slab there, okay. Oh wait, no, over here did we... Okay, we had a jungle plank slab, so we'll actually change that up. We'll have jungle plank slabs in there instead. I think it did look a bit too one-dimensional to me, so I think that's better. There we go. Yep, that's a lot better. Let me just take a look. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Okay, we're in a good position, we're in a good position. Let's keep moving though, let's keep doing some more. So this wall is next, just filter in some of the textures. You know what, I might just go ahead and just break most of these blocks out, ready so that we can do it all at once. So let's do that, this... We also need to remember to do the ceiling as well. Let's not forget that. So let's break a few of those out. There we go. And then a couple of these out as well. And now we should be able to do a lot of it in one go. So let's just do something like this. Pop in a few of the mossy textures. They always look good. Let's get one more up there. And then get some andesite in. We'll do a double andesite there. Get some andesite here and there and down there as well. Will be fine. Some in there and some right there. That should be about right. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. We need another lantern to go up there as well. So let's get that out the way. Which means we're going to have to break into another block of iron, but that's fine. Alright, so let's do this. We'll pop those away. Keep one out. And I moved the crafting bench as well so that it's in the center of the room rather than right over at the side, and I'll explain in just a second. It's now in line with the stairs rather than being here, so I think that's a bit of a better place for it to be. It's a bit more accessible to other areas in the base. So we'll have a lantern there as well, and then that means we can probably start to break out these torches. We don't want torches if we can help it, right? We want to keep torches down to a minimum. So next step, right? This is where things are going to get a little bit different. We're going to craft all of those into planks, and first of all, we're going to just put in a plank trim around the edges here on top of the plank fixtures that we've already got in place above the enchanting area, and that calls for us to get another pickaxe. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3 like that. Let's get that in the first slot. Okay, so as I was saying, let's just do this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this all the way around like so, all the way around the rim. We're going to do that all the way around here as well. Okay, so we've got the foundations in place for the ceiling design that I've got in mind, and this is what it looks like at the moment. So now we need to head outside. We need to take our shears, so you may have an idea about what's coming next, and just be careful because I did let the night seep through a little bit, so we just got to check around. I don't know what that villager's doing over there, but he seems to be okay. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to tear down some leaves from one of the jungle trees. And we're going to be using these as part of our ceiling design. So it's not going to just be plain leaves. I do have sort of an idea for something that can go in the middle as well. I think that will look good. I think we may as well actually just... actually, no, we'll leave that tree as it is, but I do want to get that leaf. So we might take a few of... What we'll do is we'll take it down to the stump like this. So we know where to replant it once we've got the saplings required. So now, next step is to bring the leaves inside of the base. And then we come to the room. And we're just going to layer them in like this, and they've got that nice vibrant green color because we're in the jungle biome now. So hopefully we stay in the jungle biome because I don't want them to lose that color. It looks very nice. Okay, and then the very center block we will leave open like that, and then we've got something to do in the middle there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to craft ourselves a mossy cobblestone wall. Like this, and then we're going to pop that mossy cobblestone wall right in the middle there, and then again we'll create ourselves another lantern. So we've actually got enough nuggets now to do it without breaking another ingot, so that's nice. Let's do that. Wrap it around in a square, put the torch in the middle. That gives us the lantern, and that can hang off the wall there. So I'm pretty sure that this feature here, lanterns hanging off of walls, was added in the 1.14.3 update. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they added in the feature to allow lanterns to hang from walls, from iron bars, from fences, that kind of thing. So we've made use of that right here, and I think it's good, right? It gives us the light required to keep everything nice and bright. We don't have many torches in the room either, which is good. We could even get another lantern in, or maybe one here and one there, and that might even eradicate the... You know what? We might not even need these torches anyway, possibly. So let's just get rid of them. This one here, though, we will keep for now because it is slightly dark there. So we'll figure out something to do here. We could even do another light fixture like these, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Why not just go ahead and do that, right? Axes don't work on stone, though, Hocus. So that would probably be a good thing to stop using. So cobble, then andesite we had. So cobble, andesite. So let's do that. Put it back in place as it was. Get a jungle slab, pop the jungle slab up there, then we need to break into another ingot. Craft that into nuggets, create the square, pop the torch in the middle, bring the lantern down to the hotbar, pop the lantern in there, and that should be good. So, aside from this centerpiece here, everything is looking good in the base, I think. So we've got this nice leaf design above the enchanting station just as something different. We're still not getting that enchantment that we need. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, do some mining, hopefully get back to level 30. Possibly level 31 would be a better place to go. And then we can do one burner enchantment and then hopefully get the fortune enchantment in the next one. But we'll see, right? Because luck needs to be on our side for that to be a possibility. Okay guys, we're back from the mining session, and we got very lucky. Like 16 diamonds, a bunch of coal, some iron. It was good, okay? We didn't go down there for too long, but we're back. And we've got 31 levels as well, which means we can do a burner enchantment and a level 3 one if we need to. But there is something I want to do, and outside of our house here, this villager is still alive somehow. I want to get him in the boat, first of all, and then I want to try to get him into our base, because I feel like we could use this guy to sort of like abuse mending enchantments if we can get him in there. But the thing is, I don't really know how to get him in there. That's the problem. So let me see. We got an axe with us? We do not. I'm trying to think what I could do to get him in there. If we just get a bunch of cobblestone, we might be able to build a little pathway and just trap him. Let me see. Stone, stone, stone. If we get a bunch of cobble, come outside and sort of just build a pathway outside of our house like this that he can't escape from, we might be able to maneuver him into our house with a few issues. So let's just do this. Build it up like that. Make sure he's got no other choice. And then if we get back in the boat, sort of get it in between here. How big are boats? Can boats fit through that gap if I was to break the gravel? If it does, that'd be perfect. Ah, no, it doesn't seem like it, does it? But if we back up, let's get some camera work going on here. If we back up, oh no, villager, don't do it. Okay, back up like that, get him sort of in position, break the boat, and then just force him into that water current. He should go in, there we go, and then up he goes. Let's quickly trap him in if we can. There we go, he's trapped. And now, from this point, we should hopefully be able to just sort of force him to do what we want to do. So, gravel back in there. You've got no other choice, mate. You need to come up here. Come on. There you go. That's it. In you come. In you come. Good. Good, 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 good. No, 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 no. Wrong way. Ah, right. This could take a while. So, give me a second. I'm going to get him inside. Hopefully get him down there into our base, and then we'll see what we can do with him. I didn't plan for this to happen, honestly, you guys, but I feel like now that we've got the villager down here, we may as well try and exploit him, right? So let's grab some jungle logs. I'm just building a little tomb for him to live in, or a little hidey hole, I should say. We need an axe to strip those as well, and here he comes. Look, he's making himself at home, which is good. Let's take the axe, strip these logs, and then we also need to come in here and just, you know, change up a few of these textures just to make sure that we got some variance. As always, there we go, that's good. And then pop a couple of these in. Get some andesite in there as well, that's fine. Then we need a lectern, so I need to remind myself how to make a lectern. Excuse me, that isn't your bed. Oh, he's also taken to one of the blocks we've already got in here as well, so we're gonna have to change things up slightly for him. Okay, so let me see. Lectern, I can't remember how to make them. So it's 3 slabs, 4 slabs, and a bookshelf. Bookshelf. Do we have enough for a bookshelf? We should. 1, 2, 3. Then food and agriculture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Then if we craft this into paper and do that and that, we should get the books. We need some wood though to wrap around it. So let's get some jungle planks like this. Do that. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Books in the middle. Okay, so far so good. Then we need the 4 slabs. They're perfect. Right. Bookshelf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lectern. Awesome. So the lectern can go right in the back here of our little chamber for the dude to live in. And then we're going to have some iron bars probably in front of that so that he cannot escape. Let's see. Let's grab some of this. Break that down and do something like that will work. And I was just pondering whether or not that was a waste of iron. It probably was, but you know what, we'll deal with it at a later stage, I think. And then the iron bars can go back into misc items. Okay, perfect. And now all we need to do is force the guy into the hole, you know, but he at the moment is using our bed, and we also need to make sure that he isn't connected to either of these blocks in any way, so I might destroy those for the time being to try and get that away from him. He could actually have adapted to the blast furnace. What is he? I can't actually interact with him at the moment by the looks of things. So we'll see what we can do, and we need to get him in this hole. And then before we end the episode as well, we'll try and get the enchantments going, see if we can get any luck with the fortune. So our villager seems to be stuck as a librarian at the moment, so I'll get back to that at some point. But for today, we'll just leave him because this wasn't really planned in the episode anyway. So moving on from the villager, we need to see if we can get this enchantment done. So at the moment, we're being offered efficiency 4, which is not what we want. So let's see if we can just do a quick burner enchantment here. We'll just take the efficiency 1 and then of course take it to the grindstone, which I actually tore down, didn't I? So we're gonna have to replace that right here. Pop in our pickaxe, take it back. We should get some of the experience back as well, which is nice. And then try again. I'm breaking 3 this time, so again we'll just take the burner enchantment. So what we could do is we could just keep enchanting burner enchantments until it says fortune 3, and then all we need to do is retrieve the levels, and we should be able to enchant. But obviously at the moment I don't know whether I want to do that. We will go one step further here, see if we can get something next time. Efficiency 4 again. Okay, we'll go for a few and just see what comes up, because as I say, we can always go mining again to get the experience back and come back to level 30 another day. Alright, is it going to give it to us this time? Nope, I'm breaking 3 still. Okay, not exactly what I'm after, but, you know, we'll keep trying here. You do get a tiny bit of experience back each time, so it's not a total loss. Alright, there's the next burner. Efficiency 4, okay, again, not getting any luck at the moment, are we? Which I didn't think we would, because it is usually this way for us. Okay, let's do another burner pick, and then fortune 2, okay. It's not exactly what I want, but I wouldn't scowl at fortune 2 if I'm totally honest. We might leave it there. That means we need to get another 5 levels in order to enchant fortune 2 on our diamond pick. Of course, we've got the villager now as well, so we can even get mending there eventually. And then from that point, we just need a fortune 3 or a fortune 2 book to get to fortune 3. So I'm not too disappointed with that. Anyway, you guys, I think that's where we'll end it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hardcore Minecraft Survival Series. I had a lot of fun recording it, as I always do, and now we're making steady progress, which is awesome, right? We hopefully soon we can start heading into the Nether, start hunting Endermen, and thinking about preparing ourselves for that Ender Dragon fight, which is pretty much the finale of this series, unless we decide to go further. But I just want to defeat the Ender Dragon, or attempt to defeat it. And if we succeed, then awesome. If not, then oh well, that's probably where the series is going to end anyway. Anyway, you guys, if you did enjoy today's video, then please be sure to drop a like down below. That'll be much appreciated. Any questions, suggestions, comments, feedback, anything like that, please put that down in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks again to K9 Fox for the skin. It's awesome. And finally, if you're new around here or haven't subscribed yet, then be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned to this series and all of the other Minecraft related content that I post to the channel. Once again, you guys, I appreciate the fact you're taking precious time out of your day to come to my channel and watch my videos. I'm very grateful to have you here. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye for now.